It's that young Darth Vader coming from a dark layer. I be wheezing when I'm breathing. I stay focused when I'm speaking. I be tripping like I'm peaking. I been killing shit like Freezer. I was floating in the ether. Candid with pain, it was cold like a freezer. Totally trained to stick close to the heater. Young and dirty, but still a dreamer. Cabbage seeker, sneakers cleaner than that shit you was wearing today. Sorting my mind like I'm sharpening a brain. Using my mind to sort away. No, though, baby, ain't landing a plane. I'm changing the vibe when I walk in the room. Killing this shit. Hand up a blouse, two hand on the boots, can't sit on the couch, just maybe some room. I talk to myself, that's why I'm into that haiku breakthrough. Y'all all cap like fake Jews, shorty run the world. Y'all all follow with some lame Jews. Can't even lie, I hate you. Chew up a beat like ain't food. Prevent all this shit, I break rules. Recording this shit like tape two. Don't wanna go to hell. Still wondering why I hate you. Still wondering why y'all paid to. Still wondering why y'all caged to. They caged up, can't make it up. Slave to the mind and slave to the bugs. I get what I want, but I get no fuck. Shit come and go like delivery trucks. I'm sitting alone when I'm sparking a blunt. I keep that chrome in a couple of cups. Bound to explode, no, I'm bound to erupt. I told you before, I ain't getting no fuck. This that passion, waves keep crashing. Float above the waters, bet that shit look like some magic. I be dashing. Mine like a sword, I'm slashing. Came to kill a beat, I bet that shit be looking trash. So we last to keep enigmatic, make these bitches do some backflips. Now my feelings acrobatics, bitch, I came to spit this rap shit. Doing that shit with strong emphatics. I'm long-winded like his track, but shouldn't have let me get no traction. Bitch, you know Schwartzy came through spaz and shouldn't have let me what shit happen. Now you attract shit like a magnet, that'll just burn you like a dragon. Still flaming up like I'm oil and cabbage, still heating up, boy, you better look backwards. Fill up my cup, oil up, I get that badness. I'm in the cup with Jimmy and a bad bitch. All the guy used to be in a savage, right? Shit, I about ended the stream, boys. About ended the motherfucking stream by mistake. But hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see y'all. Oh shit, we got shit in the background trying to autoplay now. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, we're back in the building. I almost can't even believe it. You know what I'm saying? Good to see everybody once again. So by the title of the video, y'all already know what's going on. We back in the tarot station now. The tarot sector. So we go get straight into this shit. And I'm gonna explain to y'all what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Y'all know typically I do just a collective reading and that's it. And usually typically draw about 9 cards for the collective. So today we're gonna shorten it a little bit. We're going to draw 6 cards for the collective, and then we're going to go ahead and do a rundown of each individual zodiac sign just to, you know what I'm saying, just because that's what I want to do right now. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So thanks for everybody for tuning in, as always. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get these bitches shuffled up and get everything on track. I'm pretty sure I took all the trick cards out of this deck as far as instructions and shit like that, but let me just fucking double check because God damn, it's hard to tell with me sometimes. Just double check, make sure we ain't in no situation where I'm fucking pulling goddamn instruction cards out and shit like that for the goddamn collective or something stupid. So and this is the thing too, while we shuffling, we can just tell y'all this too. The way I do y'all's online is a little bit differently of how I typically would do a tarot card reading for myself or for someone else. You get what I'm saying? So whenever I do a collective tarot card reading, I usually like to just let things be a little bit more and not try to have so much control over it. And it don't really give that type of energy from the perspective I be in. But when I do the collective readings, I like to allow the card to kind of come to me. You know what I'm saying? Allow the card to fall out on its own. But when I do a personal reading or a reading for myself, which I don't really do readings for myself anymore, just sometimes if I need a context clue or some shit like that. But typically what I do is I'll just break the deck. You know what I'm saying? I'll flip through it to shuffle it again, and whatever that card is that show up is the one that I use. And now if you pay attention, when you go to bridge a deck, it's automatically just pretty much by chance that you're gonna be in a position where the exact same card come out at the bottom. So as I do it, that first card, I'll use that as a context clue. And my bad, I fucking ain't have that as, in front of the camera. So this card would technically be the first card that get drawn. You get what I'm saying? So now I have this clue. Now what I do next is I break the deck again. The next card that pop up, you get what I'm saying? That's another piece to the puzzle, and you take that into consideration. This is how I do my personal readings. You get what I'm saying? So the next card, when I break it again, the next card that show up, I'll shuffle it, or I'll go to bridge it one more time, and now that's going to give me even more context clues. So see how the 5 still came out on the bottom. You get what I'm saying? But the ace didn't come directly behind the 5. It had this little jack right here in the middle. So you get what I'm saying? When I'm doing the personal readings, I look and see what type of energy is in between what I'm dealing with. Or if there's no card that comes between it, I see that this energy will be what's backing and supporting whatever come out on the top. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need to know that, but that's just something I'm letting y'all know for the sake of letting y'all know, I guess, you know, for people who want personal readings, I guess. Y'all's will be a little bit more personal in that way. It won't be exactly just like the collective energy and letting the card come out itself. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more a personal reading will be much more definitive. It will be much more defined. You could get a lot more context clues doing it in that manner, rather than spending a lot of time waiting for the card to come out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've done enough tarot card readings on myself and other individuals to know that doing it in that manner actually work as well. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get straight into this shit. We got 6 cards for the collective, like I said, and then we're going to do a 3-card pool for each individual zodiac sign as well afterwards. So let's get straight into this shit. Let's get the first card for the collective. These cards are kind of cold right now. I fucking might be on that dumb shit again. Bicycle cards, like, I really love them. They're really good for shuffling, but it seemed like the card like to stick together all the time. Like, it's not necessarily as easy for a card to flip or fall out. And if it do want to fall out, it's in a fucking position where it's like 17 fucking cards fall out at one time. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily in a position where it fucking just be one card a lot of the time. So that's why I genuinely don't even really like doing readings like this. But I have found, based on the energies of how I do it, I've found that doing it in this manner is a lot more sufficient for the collective tarot card reading, even though it take a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Even though it take a little bit longer, it's kind of worth it in some type of way. So here's y'all's first card. We got the 4 of clubs. So we're dealing with 4th house Cancerian type of energy, correlated to that type of energy. So what you're dealing with right now is you're dealing with a Cancer, or you're dealing with the Cancer energy, or you're dealing with extremely caring about something right now. And what you're caring about is some type of air energy, some type of opposition, if you want to view it in that way, due to it being a spade and being black. Opposition, some type of air energy, some type of logic and reasoning that you're dealing with at the moment, that you're working on developing your care about it. You're extremely caring about your intellectuality, your logic and reasoning, your air element at the moment. You're extremely caring about your thoughts and shit like that. And communicating and shit like that, utilizing your air, your breath of fresh air. You caring about getting a breath of fresh air, that idea that help you lift your head up at the moment, or that expression that you can give off to let people know that you got your head up at the moment and you caring about the right shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why it seemed like you giving grand support to a gift and opportunity. King, you giving grand support to
whatever this gift and opportunity is, or the fire element as far as some type of passion, motivation, creative gift and talent that you're into at the moment. So whatever it is that you're caring about right here, that this intellectuality, this way of thinking, this way of communicating yourself at the moment is what is giving you the energy to give your grand support to this gift and talent. Because it's like, it seemed like whatever you're dealing with over here that you caring about so much with your intellectuality is giving you that breath of fresh air to finally be thinking in the correct manner and saying the right things to be able to give your grand support to whatever passion, motivation, gift, and talent that you're working on at the moment. So let's see what y'all's next card is. Okay. And now when we got the 4 over here, this is a good card to come out next. This make a lot of sense for the rhetoric of the story at the moment. The next card that come out is the King of Clubs. So you're giving grand support to stabilizing this, and it's all a part of the story. Don't just take these cards individually. The 6 cards that I'm pulling for the collective right now, it's all a storyline. So what you're dealing with over here, that you're caring about, your way of thinking and how you communicate yourself and shit like that, it's giving you the breath of fresh air that you needed to be able to give your grand support to whatever you're passionate, motivated. Okay, we're back, y'all. I'm sorry for that fucking lapse there. For some reason, my internet DC for a second. So anyways, let's get back into what we were saying. Like I said, don't take each one of these cards individually. Take it for what it is as far as being a part of the storyline. Like I said, whatever you is dealing with over here, whenever we pulled the first card, whatever you're developing your care about how you think, how you express yourself, and your intellectuality, your logic and reasoning at the moment, that air element, it give you that breath of fresh air to be able to give your grand support to whatever you're passionate and motivated about at the moment. And you're giving all your support to it, and whatever gift and talent you see within that. So like I said, the next card that came out is actually a really good card to come along with this storyline, that where you got that breath of fresh air, you started being giving grand support to what you passionate and motivated about. Now you get the next card, which is you giving grand support to stabilizing that. Now it's something that can make sense in reality. It's something that you can actually walk amongst your dreams, basically. You get what I'm saying? So now you can be in a situation where you're giving your grand support to stabilizing whatever this is. As far as the gift and opportunity, what you're passionate and motivated about over here, you got the way of thinking right. You're expressing it right. You know what I'm saying? You're coming out your mouth to say the right words. You're thinking in the correct manner. You have the right logic and reasoning. So now it's like you need to focus on this aspect. So now you giving your grand support to stabilizing that, utilizing that earth element and filling up your cup in some type of way, as far as what you can manifest in reality and what you can see down here. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good card to come out with this storyline. So let's get into the next one, and I'm gonna shuffle the deck right now since we're halfway through with our first 3 cards. You know you don't have to do that, right? Yeah. You're good. As long as you ain't talking or saying nothing wild, be good. You ain't gonna hurt nothing. These motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be all. It ain't gotta be all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna shuffle this bitch a couple times real quick and get y'all right back in here since we halfway through with the initial part. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue on. 1 card for the collective. The fucking first time I do it, they try to flip on me. I should have took that card though. Yeah, because it give the same type of context clues. The next card that came out was essentially the same card that flipped in the first place. So the card that flipped in the first place was the 6 of clubs. Now you got the Queen of clubs. So now you receiving grand support for making this shit stable, making it make sense, making it be something that can be seen in reality, utilizing that earth element. You receiving grand support to support the practicality of it, the application of it, how it can actually be seen in reality. And it's not something that's just something you passionate about, but it's just a dream. You know what I'm saying? Now it seemed like you getting all the tools necessary, giving and receiving all the right type of support to make it be something that can actually be seen down here in reality. So we got 2 more cards left for the collective, and then we're going to get into the individual zodiac signs. And now pay attention as well. One thing I forgot to mention with this card, just because you receiving support and shit like that, this is still a black card. So that could still correlate to negative energy. Don't think just because you getting support for something that you can make practical at the moment, that might not necessarily be a good thing. You might not necessarily want that support. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you might not necessarily want that support. Okay. 3 of Diamonds is the next card that came out. So now through all your travels with what you dealt with this story, this underlying story that led up to this next card that I'm about to show y'all, that this is what it give you now. Now in your surroundings, in your environment, in your atmosphere, that's what the number 3 correlate to, your surroundings. But at the same time, it's dealing with the Gemini energy as well, more air energy, more expression, more communication and shit like that. But it pay attention to the 3 in the surroundings. Now you see, now you actually see that was a gift and opportunity. Whatever you was passionate about right here, and now you see it in reality. Now it's something that you look at every day. It's something that you're a part of every day, something you take action on every day. You know what I'm saying? And now it actually, with this, it being in the surroundings now, it seemed like it makes sense now. And you know what I'm saying? You giving and receiving support for it. You know what I mean? For the practicality aspect of it, aside from it just being you solo sitting here giving your grand support to your dreams and passions and motivations and whatever charismatic gifts and talents you have, yeah, shit, you started supporting it. Now, shit, everybody else start following suit. You started giving support to acting it out in a practical manner and bringing some type of practical application to it. So now you in a situation where shit, now you gonna get support for that because it's practical. It makes sense. It's something that people can gravitate towards and see in reality. And now, boom, what do? You get to see that gift and talent. You get to see that passion and motivation and why you had a good reason to be doing what you was doing and what you were into and moving the right type of way. Now it's something you see in your environment. It's something that can't be ignored now. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got one more card for the collective. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, this card kicks sideways to kind of let y'all know, even in your environment right now, where this ain't the card we going to use because it only kicks sideways, to let y'all know in your environment as well, you getting support too. Water energy, somebody filling up your cup. You know what I'm saying? In your environment now, you see that support, you see that water, you see that fluid movement, emotion, as far as what you manifested due to the rest of the story. But that's not the card we gonna use. That's just that seemed like they wanted me to use that as a context clue or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like that shit was just a little context clue to the story, not necessarily the story itself. You know what I'm saying? One of them I dropped. So yeah, now it's an image and status for you. Now you can get support from every direction. Now you're what however you was feeling about this shit, you was feeling about it in the right type of way. So now it's an image and status for you. Whatever water energy, whatever support energy that you was given to everything, it now it's an image and status for you. So now your image and status is so strong with your support that it gives you even more energy to be able to support this shit that you know is already working for you. All this rest of the story that we just broke down, all this shit that's already working for you, now it's an image and status as far as utilizing the water energy to support it, because the emotion backs and supports damn near everything. You get what I'm saying? So that now it's an image and status. You're now it's something you can support that shit all day long and you would never get tired. It's an image and status for you now, and it make you go. It seemed like it make you go even harder and take this shit more seriously. Because keep in mind, when we're dealing with the 10 energy, that's Capricorn energy, that's Saturn energy. So now with this and dealing with water, your emotion with it, that now shit, you go 10 times harder for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's something that fuck. You would never doubt this shit. All these underlying story that led up to you now being able to be viewed like that in a sufficient way that you want it to be, and having the right type of emotion behind it to support it. Now, fuck, man, all this shit, you got the game sewn up now. So it seemed like the collective in pretty good shape right now. You know what I'm saying? Seem like the collective in pretty good shape right now for the most part. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next. Y'all got y'all 6 cards for the collective. Shout out to the collective. Now, what we gonna do next is do individual readings for each zodiac sign. 3-card pool for each zodiac sign. So with that story that we just took place, now y'all take into consideration everything at the same time. Don't be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Take into consideration everything at the same time. Take into consideration each of those individual cards that I just pulled and the entire story that it told as a totality. Take all of that into consideration and keep that in mind whenever I pull y'all's 3 cards, because the way that I correlate my collective readings as far as breaking it down to each zodiac sign, the 3 cards that you get is going to give you more context clues to let you know if you're playing out those energies in the correct manner or not, or just give more context clues to let you know you're doing the right thing and keep doing what you're doing type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So take all that into consideration as I go into this next segment of the video. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the story that we just dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to tell you now that image and status that you develop and that support that you give into yourself and receiving support to the practicality aspect of it. Keep in mind, now it's going to tell you if that was the right type of, if you develop the right type of image and status. You know what I'm saying? Certain zodiac signs, it might be completely reversed. Certain zodiac signs, it could be a very good thing. Other zodiac signs, it might be shit. The help you get might not be necessarily the certain type of support that you want, or the support that you've given to it might not be, you might not be taking it serious enough. Because like I said, that 10 card, the 10 of hearts that we pulled last, that deal with Capricorn energy and Saturn energy. You know what I'm saying? 10th house energy as well. But you get what I'm saying? So you certain zodiac signs that might not be as hard at it. You know what I'm saying? Might not be taking it as seriously as you need to, or something like that. But these cards are going to tell us anyways. So this is for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mars.
Aquarius yet?
Aquarius is the 11th zodiac sign. So the Aquarius will be almost at the end of this video.
That's me.
Okay, we finally got a card. Okay, so yeah. For the Aries, you are the support. So even if you getting support from other individuals in your environment right now, understand, as an Aries, it seemed like they only supporting you because you support yourself at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So you are the support. You are the emotion. You are the water. You are what's backing and supporting everything at the moment. So that's you at the moment. So whatever support you may be receiving, you either need to ignore it, possibly take this all with a grain of salt and apply it to your situation individually as far as what you resonate with. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be on here being ignorant and listening to every single fucking word that I say. But anyways, you might need to disregard people's support at the moment due to you being the support and not necessarily needing that, and you needing to be more of an individual as an Aries dealing with your first house energy. You get what I'm saying? Or it might be a situation where you just need to be aware of the people in your environment that are giving you support at the moment, because they might just be supporting you because you support yourself and you that serious about it, and you fuck with yourself that hard to the point where it's like, shit, they so passionate about this shit. They got all this water energy to support what they do. And it's like, damn, well, yeah, I view that. Now I want to be a part of that. Now I want to support this individual because shit, they, you know what I'm saying? They got all this energy. There you go. So take that into consideration as an Aries. You get what I'm saying? We'll break it one more time. Since we got an ace. When we get an ace, I like to reshuffle sometimes because I don't know why, I just do. I just do. All right, so second card for the Aries. Right. So you got the 5 of diamonds. So it's like, so five deal with relatable energy in a certain type of aspect. Like I don't know what it is about the 5 energy. Usually only the 2 give me the energy of being relatable, but for some reason the 5 energy been giving me relatable type of energy here lately. So, but take into consideration fifth house, Leo, sun energy, expression, shit like that as well. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like you've been expressing this gift and talent, what you're passionate about, or you've been relating it to the world in some type of way. You've been relating with your gift and talents. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, that might just be a personal thing that, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, here lately, for some reason, the 5 been giving me relatability type of energy, but that could just be due to my North Node being in Leo in the second house. You get what I'm saying? So when I get some 5 energy or get some Leo fifth house energy, it just kind of reflect and remind me of the second house energy. So that could just be something personal for me. But if y'all, y'all feel the same way about it, take everything into consideration. So yeah, you in a situation where you expressing that now. You expressing that gift and talent. You expressing what you passionate about now. So that's even more context clues to let you know, yeah, bitch, you are what's supporting everything. You're the one who's holding this up. You're the one who holding up this passion and motivation. You're supporting it, and now you even expressing it with your Leo energies. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that might be something that's relatable. Oh, I about shuffled it again. One last card for the Aries. One last card for the Aries. I'm gonna have to buy a new deck soon, bro. These bitches keep getting a little bent on me sometimes. So, anyways, y'all got the 4 of clubs, and pay attention. Remember what we was caring about in the main story. You get what I'm saying? The main overall story at the beginning of this video, taking into consideration what we have. We had the 4 of spades, okay? And I already broke that down to y'all. I don't need to repeat myself. So you was caring about that in that type of way. So now, utilizing the overlying story, now you're utilizing your 4 energy to bring some practicality, stability, earth type of energy. So you're caring about making it practical at the moment. And that's what your focus is correlated to. So that's what's allowing you to be in a position where you can support yourself and you can be in a situation where you're expressing your charismatic gifts and talents and what you're passionate and motivated about without giving a fuck what anybody else thinks. Because what are you doing over here? You're caring about making it practical and making it make sense, even if it don't make sense to the people in the environment. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? As long as it can make sense down here and it's something that can be practical, due to all this energy you put in, this is something that can be practical now. And you extremely care about making it practical and making it make sense in reality, having some type of practical application, having some type of wisdom to carry it out, some type of way to go about it. You get what I'm saying? So that's y'all's context clues for y'all Aries. We're going to move right on into Taurus now. We'll just do one. We'll just actually 2. Taurus, second house, it deserves to get shuffled twice. Okay. 3 cards for the Taurus. Fuck, I just lost half the goddamn deck. I told y'all that's why I don't like bicycles sometimes. Bicycle want to make 15,000 fucking cards come out at the same time. Okay, so now we gotta fucking reorganize the deck and start all over. Yeah, Taurus want to be on some fucking weird shit. Seem like Taurus is chaotic right now. Y'all still afraid of change in 2024, ain't you, Taurus? Know what I'm saying? y'all still afraid of change in 2024, ain't you, Taurus? That's what y'all giving now. Okay, we got 1 to flip, so we'll start that. So Taurus, yeah, shit, y'all already know. Second house, relatability energy. It only makes sense that the first card that get drawn for y'all right now is a Queen of Hearts. So you're receiving grand support to the water energy, support energy, filling up your cup. So remember, like I said, remember the entire story that we broke down at the beginning of the video. It makes sense. It makes sense for this card to come out. Receiving grand support to your support, your water energy, you're filling up your cup, your emotion, you're feeling, you're receiving grand support for that. So yeah, it's like Taurus like that support. Whatever support that you was getting from the main overlying story, yeah, y'all very comfortable with that. Y'all like that support that y'all receiving right now, don't you? It's helping you become more stable now, ain't it? It's helping you develop that practicality and that making sense, making it stable down here, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all got the Queen of Hearts right now. So all that support is good for a Taurus right now, it seems like. Either that or it might not be good for a Taurus right now, but they're enjoying it at the moment. It's something that y'all liking at the moment. That's how I'm feeling about it. See, it seemed like y'all liking that support now. Two more cards for Taurus. See, yeah, y'all are all over the place right now. Like, as soon as I hopped into Taurus energy, my deck started tweaking. Like, Aries wasn't doing all this. The cards are just all over the place. Okay. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Shwetzi cannot get on here and tell a lie. Shwetzi cannot get on here and make anything up. What the fuck did I just tell y'all? You're receiving grand support to that support. It's helping you make sense out of shit, ain't it? It's helping you become more stable now, ain't it? Now what's the next card that come out? You giving grand support to making it make sense, to making it be stable, to making it be practical. So you receiving all the grand support to support, giving support to making it practical and making it make sense down here. So it seemed like Taurus, y'all are acting like some Libras right now or something. Like y'all, it seemed like y'all got a whole team of motherfuckers down here to help y'all give grand support to making shit make sense and making shit be practical down here. Whatever it was from the overlying story, that gift and talent, that passion, motivation, that emotion that you was working with back then. Yeah, shit, bitch. You got a whole fucking team down here. Now y'all making shit make extra sense. Yeah, y'all make shit make a lot of sense down here. Now it's definitely not a dream for the Tauruses. It's infinitely not a dream for the Tauruses. Y'all got a whole team of motherfuckers down here making y'all make sense out of that shit and making it be something that can be practical application that can be seen down here in reality. So Taurus, like y'all, it's like y'all, like I said, the deck's still tweaking as I'm sitting here trying to go for the third card. You know what I'm saying? The deck's still tweaking. So it's like y'all might be chaotic emotionally or some shit. Like y'all might be super unstable internally in some type of way. But it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? The way shit is aligning, it seemed like y'all's external reality is fucking damn near perfect right now. You getting all type of support. You getting all type of practical, making sense out of shit energies and shit like that. And see, now when I start talking on shit like that, that's when the deck start falling in line. And now no cards want to come out. Now nothing want to be shifted. It want to just be straight now. See, I can't even hate on a Taurus for fucking 2 seconds without the goddamn deck reacting to it and shit. Like, damn. Now everything is super organized, super stable, super practical. Yeah, here we go, bitch. Now finally. I'm the best tarot card reader in the world. I am the best tarot card reader in the fucking world. And y'all just wait. I'm going to give somebody who just commented in my chat their shout out first. But y'all about to see why I'm the best tarot card reader in the world. First and foremost, shout out Famous Malo. Thank you for showing up tonight. Thank you for typing in the chat. Good to see you again. But now let's get back to what I was saying. I am the best fucking tarot card reader in the world. What was I just explaining to y'all about what I was talking about when I was doing the deck? It seemed like y'all's internal might be chaotic at the moment, but all this support that you're getting in your reality is helping you make sense out of shit. What is that leading you to? An internal epiphany. The Black Joker, an internal epiphany. I can't, like, bro, you can't make this shit up. There's no way. You can't chalk that up to anything. You can't even call that a coincidence. I just sat here and told y'all the exact shit that y'all was dealing with in depth. And the very next card that I draw out is letting you know that whatever you dealing with right here, is going to lead you to an internal epiphany. That way you can stabilize your internal. That way you can make sense out of how you feeling about shit, how you thinking about shit, whatever you dealing with internally. Like, I'm the hardest. I'm there's no, bruh. I'm the hardest tarot card reader in this world. Put that on everything. Okay, so that's it for you Tauruses. Take it how you want. You know what I'm saying? That's it for the Tauruses. So now we're gonna move on to the Gemini. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury. This one is for y'all. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury. Now that our fucking cards are shuffled up, let's go ahead and change the vibe slightly and put a different color on. Okay, put the blue on for this one. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury. There's no surprise that Gemini start out the gate being extremely loud. There's no surprise there. The deck started talking to me immediately. As soon as I jump in the Gemini energy, the deck start talking to me immediately. Shit started being loud. This deck ain't been this loud the whole time I've been shuffling these cards. First thing that happened immediately, two cards rub against each other and make a fucking loud ass sound. See, they want to talk secretly, though. What's up with y'all Geminis? Y'all dealing with some 8th house energy or something? Yeah, y'all Geminis dealing with some Scorpio energy at the moment because y'all want to talk, but y'all want to talk secretly. So y'all ain't popping a card out to me. Y'all just making cards make loud noises and shit like that. So Geminis are obviously dealing with some 8th house energies at the moment. Okay, so the Gemini is receiving grand support to the air energy or opposition, however you want to look at it. So Gemini, you're receiving grand support to air energy, how you think about things, how you're communicating about things at the moment, and take into consideration, remember the entire overlying story. The first card that we pulled out was the 4 of Spades. So you're caring about that. You as a collective, we're all caring about that. That's what we're viewing at the moment. So you as an individual, being a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Mercury, now you receiving grand support to that which you were caring about, which is your intellectuality, your logic and reasoning, your expression, your talking points, how you communicate, how you think and communicate. Essentially, that's all it is. You're receiving grand support to how you think and communicate. So seems like y'all are on a good tip too at the moment. Y'all might be in the same shape as Tauruses, you know what I'm saying? Shit appearing like it's all good. Then all of a sudden you realize, man, we still kind of fucked up inside and shit like that. So we still got some internal epiphanies to get to and stuff. So let's see what y'all's next card is. We're still getting chatter. We're still getting chatter. You know what I'm saying? So you receive grand support for what you were caring about, which was your intellectuality, your logic, reasoning, your way of thinking and communicating. So now you've developed a status around making that practical in some type of way. You've developed an image and status or routine and pattern as far as Saturn energy, you know what I'm saying, of dealing with the earth energy, making it practical and shit like that. So whatever support you is getting to how you think and communicate about things has allowed you to be in a position now where you have developed an image and status or a routine and pattern around making making things practical, making things make sense down here in reality, stabilizing and being more stable and not being so much in the air and up in your mind and shit like that all the time. So now you in a situation where shit, now your image and status is practicality. So now that which you were getting grand support for as far as your thinking and communicating point, now it extremely makes sense down here. You know what I'm saying? You've learned how to, you received enough support from it to the point where now just how you think and communicate can be something that can make sense and be stabilized down here, and you can be seen as that now. You can be seen for that now. So it's like Gemini dealing with intelligence right now or something. So Gemini making sense out of and being practical with and making an image and status routine and pattern around how they think and communicate at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that is given based on how I do my tarot reading. Okay, let's run this shit one more time. Last card for the Geminis. For the Geminis. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury. Just one more card, Gemini. You've been taking it helly long tonight. The 8 of Spades tried to jump out. What did I tell y'all about 8th house energy? What did I tell y'all about 8th house energy? Y'all can sit here and fucking think I'm making this shit up all day. I just seen the 8 of Spades flash at me. But what y'all actually got was the 7 of Clubs. You know what I'm saying? So you're judging or balancing out. You know what I'm saying? Because I take the 7 energy as judgment as well in a certain type of aspect. But you're also taking into consideration 7th house, Libra energy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So you're judging or balancing out how that practicality actually makes sense down here. Whatever it is that you made sense out of, made practical, brought down here, something that can be manifested and seen on Earth. You get what I'm saying? And utilizing the Earth element and nurturing it and shit like that. You're either judging it at the moment or you're just bringing more balance to it. You're making it even make more sense. Even though Libra is an air element sign and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Still though, balancing out the scales, shit, we're in, you know what I'm saying? We're on Earth at the moment. When you balancing it out, that's why it came out with the Club, dealing with the Earth energy, balancing it out, making it something that can be practical, makes sense, whatever it is that you're dealing with. So that's what Geminis are dealing with as far as their 3 cards. So let's move on. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. All right, my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. 3 card pool for y'all as well. Okay, like I told y'all many times in the past, keep in mind the overlying story, which we broke down in the very beginning. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. So y'all are in a space where you're judging or balancing out that support that you're receiving, or just how you're feeling about things at the moment. Water in your own cup. You know what I'm saying? The emotion, the feeling, whatever that may be. Either the support that you're receiving or just the emotion itself, how you're feeling about shit at the moment. You're judging that or bringing some type of balance to it, dealing with the Libra energy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a situation y'all are in. So that support that you're receiving from the overlying story might not be the right type of support for you necessarily as a Cancer. Now you're trying to navigate and balance out, like, what is the support that I actually need? What is the support that I actually want to have? What type of support do I actually want to participate with? That's the type of energy that you Cancers are dealing with at the moment. So let's get some more context clues. That support might not necessarily be right for you Cancers at the moment. That all that support that you was receiving, you know what I'm saying? Either that, or it could be you. It could be a situation where you need to look at yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because you're judging the support, taking into consideration there were cards that came out in the overlying story of you giving your own support or expressing support. You get what I'm saying? So your way of supporting your dreams and goals, your passions and motivations, your charismatic gifts and talents, you might have that fucked up. The way you feel about it might be fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So it might be a situation where you just need to look in the mirror more and maybe not so much be blaming the people in your environment for the support that they're giving you. It might be a situation where you need to go back to the drawing board, esoterically speaking, and construct a new way of feeling, a new way of supporting yourself, a new way of going about it. So 2 more cards for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Eventually, by the way, y'all, we're going to get to a point where we have 2 cameras. So I can do a face cam and y'all can just be seeing the cards the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That way y'all ain't got to back up the video, forget what fucking card was drawn when or some type of shit like that. But shit, my people who is organized in their mind and shit like that and already on some type of spiritual tip and shit like that, shit, y'all, you don't even need that. You know what I'm saying? But for the new people who join or people who are just now getting into this type of shit and don't necessarily know what they're doing, I might need to, you know what I'm saying? I might need to get me like a little webcam setup or some shit like that. That way I can have the face cam and be able to view the cards at the same time. And this is going to become more of a regular thing. Like, I really do enjoy doing tarot card readings. The only thing that blow me about it is the way that I do it. It kind of take me a long fucking time. Because, like, I'm sitting here spamming the shit out of these hoes. Like, a motherfucking card will not come out for Schwetzy. You know what I'm saying? I might need to change up the way that I do them for the collective. I might start doing them how I was doing them personally and shit like that. But it's a little bit more complicated. It's kind of hard to explain to a broad audience and shit like that. Like, I could break it down on a personal level much easier than I could, you know what I'm saying, with all y'all. But anyways, yeah, so you're in a situation where you're dealing with the Scorpio energy and the Earth energy, 8th house energy, behind closed doors, secrets, desires, and shit like that. So you're desiring or keeping behind closed doors in the dark how you're being practical about it. So you're either severely, desperately desiring practicality with the support that you're dealing with and how you're judging it, or whatever water element, emotion, and feeling that you're dealing with. It seemed like you're like it's like it's giving like desperation type of energy. Like that's how I'm feeling about it. It's given like being extremely desperate about making it be practical and making it make sense. So the support that you're getting right now, like, it's not making much sense to you. It don't seem like it's very practical. So you're desiring, or in your internal behind closed doors when you're on your own and shit like that, you're working out, how can I make this practical? Because I'm receiving all this support and I've been trying to judge it and balance it out in the right type of way and shit like that. Or even if it's dealing with personal support, just supporting yourself. Like, I've been trying to balance this out. I've been trying to make sense out of this. So now you're desperate about it, because it seemed like this is like keeping you stuck in some type of way. Like over here, how you're judging it and how you're working on balancing it out so much and trying to shape everything up in the right type of way and shit like that. It seemed like now that's got you stuck. So now you're like, fuck, like I need to get, like I said, go back to the drawing board, go back to the internal. Like I need to go back behind closed doors. I need to go back to the 8th house. I need to check on my desires. I need to look within myself and bring some type of stability, some type of practicality, some type of making the fuck sense out of this shit that I'm dealing with at the moment. So that's what y'all Cancers are dealing with for your second card. Let's get one more card pull for the Cancers, and then we moving on. And like I told y'all, take into consideration the overall story too. Remember all that support we was getting when we was dealing with the overall story? That is the support. That is the emotion and feeling that you're dealing with judging right now. It come from the overall story. It's not just a new emotion. This isn't a new story. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is a branch off of the main story from the beginning of the video. One more card for my Cancers. One more card for my crybabies. My crybabies. No disrespect, Cancers. I really love y'all for real. Aside from the female Cancers, for real. I ain't never met a good female Cancer in my whole life. So fuck y'all low key. But shit, unless y'all prove me otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Next card. This is why. You can't make sense out of this shit. You can't make sense out of why you're getting stuck right here dealing with these two energies of making sense out of everything and judging it and bringing balance to that support and making a practicality out of it. You're extremely stressing about that, it seems. This is why. You're allowing somebody else to take the face of a gift and talent or an opportunity right now. So it's like, it seemed like the people who is giving you support, where you're receiving support from, you view that as something more to be passionate about and something more as a gift and opportunity than even the actual thing that you got the support from in the first place. The reason why you're even getting this type of support at the moment. You're completely disregarding that. You're disregarding what you're actually passionate about at the moment, and you're viewing this. You're seeing somebody else take the face of a gift and opportunity, and that support that you're receiving from them. Shit, you damn near like you like, damn, I need to be more passionate about that. Damn near, you know what I'm saying? Like I need to be more focused on the support that I'm getting, and how can I make this practical and make it make sense and balance it out and be something that I can continue to always get this type of support. And it's seeming like this is not necessarily what you need to be focused on. Like that's why I even just instinctually set the Jack to the side of the pile where the 7 and 8 is. Like the 7 and 8, I'm keeping them stacked on top of each other. I set the Jack off instinctually over to the side because it's like, it seemed like something you don't even need to be paying attention to right now. Like, yeah, have gratitude, be grateful for the people that are giving you support and shit like that. But that's not where your passion and motivation lie. That's not where the gift and opportunity is. Just because these individuals are giving you support right now, that's not. Let's get back to the drawing board. Remember that this is not the reason why we're doing this shit. We're not doing this to get support from individuals. We need to go back to what we are actually passionate and motivated about. Unless you are just a person who is passionate and motivated about getting support from people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of mind frames and path people of the world be on and shit like that all the time. But it seemed like it's something you don't necessarily need to be focused on right now. You need to be focused more on the actual gift and opportunity, and instead of allowing this person to take the face of that and act like they are that gift and opportunity, or you just viewing it in that type of way and thinking that a person is a gift and opportunity because they supporting you in some type of way right now. But at the end of the day, they ain't a shit. They're just an ain't shit ass individual, and you're gonna be left high and dry somewhere and completely not focused on developing yourself further and your gifts and talents and mastering your craft as far as whatever you're into as a passion, motivation, gift and talent, charismatic gift and talent. So we moving on now. Shout out to y'all Cancers. Shout out to my crybabies out there. You know what I'm saying? Move on now. So now we got Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. My fireballs. The light that light up the earth. The shining beam of light that light up the earth. My Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. 3-card pool for the Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. We channel it, you know, we bring in that energy. Like I told y'all, I got Leo North Node in the second house. So shit, I'm gonna be right at home there, right at home here. As soon as I start calling out Leo, though, so as soon as I start saying Leo, though, I start getting real nervous. I start getting real. I feel it immediately because that's my North Node. You get what I'm saying? I start feeling real uncomfortable immediately as soon as I start even speaking on the fucking frequency of Leo. Start feeling real uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Is people watching me right now? I'm in the spotlight again. Oh, shit. Oh shit, let's develop some comfortability around that North Node energy, y'all. Let's develop some comfortability around that North Node energy, y'all. Okay, so remember, once again, I'm gonna say this one more fucking time. Take into consideration the overall story of what we're dealing with. Okay, so when you go and watch the entire story, now that leads up to you Leos dealing with an external epiphany. Okay, instead of an internal epiphany, you got the colored joker. So you're in a situation now where you're coming to an external epiphany. So all that support that you getting and that practicality and application that you've been working on developing and shit like that, and being able to actually see shit in reality and manifest something that can actually make sense down here, leading you to an external epiphany. So y'all Leo's sun, moon, and ascendants right now, shit, y'all the next ones to get $1 million. And don't think just because you're a fucking Leo, now you can sit on your couch for the next 3 weeks and all of a sudden $1 million just gonna land in your lap. No, if the fucking main overall story resonate with you and you actually been taking the steps necessary and you're actually experiencing the shit that I'm talking about, this is what it's bringing you to an external epiphany. You have fucking $1 million in your bank account, you opening a business and getting a lot of people to gravitate, you coming out with your clothing line now, finally, you know what I'm saying, your next album's dropping, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, whatever external epiphany you gonna deal with, that's what it's bringing you to. So you'll see something in reality that'll just make everything make sense for you. An external epiphany. You're going to experience an external breakthrough. So shit, you ain't never owned a car in your whole life, you about to own a car. You ain't never had a house in your whole life, you about to have a house. If and only if you continue doing what you've been doing. Because this is not divination. We're not telling y'all the future right here. This is shit that y'all have just experienced or are experiencing at the moment, and what energies are leading up to certain outcomes. And you can fuck off any outcome by your own actions. So take into consideration, you still need to be doing what you've been doing. If this whole storyline resonate with you. Come on, fifth house, Leo, sun, moon, and ascendant. Just give me one fucking card. I've been shuffling for 15 minutes. I was trying to flip over 2 at once. You know that's not what we want. The queen's gonna come out though. So yeah, y'all receiving grand support. What I told y'all receiving grand support to making the shit make sense. Dealing with the earth energy. You're receiving grand support to the practical application, making it make sense down here. So that's what your external epiphany is coming from. It's coming from you receiving all that grand support to dealing with your practical application and making shit make sense down here and actually be something we can see in the third dimension, grounding it, nurturing it. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it down in density down here. So that's what's giving you your external epiphany. All that support that you've been receiving from that, and all the support that you was given to making some shit be practical and make sense. Yeah, that's where your external epiphany is coming from. That's where you opening your business is coming from. That's where, you know what I'm saying, all that support that you was given to yourself and receiving from other individuals as far as making shit make sense and making shit be practical. On to the next. One last card for the Leo, sun, moon, and ascendants. Always be on some wibbity shit. Put me in a whole different type of feeling though whenever I start bringing up the Leo energy though. I can't even hold y'all. Okay. So now now you get the 7 of diamonds. So it seems like what you're dealing with over here, what we just broke down, it's allowing you to now balance out and view your gift and opportunity or your passion and motivation in a more sufficient manner. Now you're able to actually balance it out. Now you're able to actually bring some type of judging it in the right type of way, type of energy. So that's what it's bringing. All this shit that you're dealing with over here is bringing you to a space now where you can view that gift and opportunity as the gift and opportunity as it is. because now you have a reason to. You have an external epiphany that you came to, and you are receiving all this support, and everything is practical and making sense. Now you even to the point you might be generating money off of whatever it is that you into as a passion, motivation, gift, and opportunity. So now you're in a space where you've balanced it out. It all makes sense now. All the pieces are coming together. You got it. Leo's got it right now. Leo's got the game sewn up right now. It seemed like so far. You know what I'm saying? Leo's got the game sewn up right now. So shout out to the Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. We're going to move on directly from that and go right into my Virgo. Fuck. One second, y'all. Okay, that's what I fucking thought. I'm over here tweaking. Okay. Anyways, let's get right into this. So my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury's. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury's. Man, Virgo is jumping off the chain right now. What y'all got going on, Virgo? I wish y'all would have seen what that card just did. That card wanted, like, when I tell you that card wanted to be seen, I'm telling you, that card wanted to be seen. So, first card y'all get is the 10 of Diamonds. So, remember the overlying story. Now, your passion, motivation, gift and opportunity, charismatic gift and talent that you're dealing with, aka the diamond energy, the fire energy, it's an image and status for you now. It's a routine and pattern for you now. So day to day, you known for it. It's a routine and pattern. You serious about it. You disciplined about it. This is something that you're known for now. This is you now. You get what I'm saying? This passion, motivation, gift, and talent that you've been dealing with, this is you now. This is what you're known for now. It's your image and status, your routine and pattern, beyond anything else. You get what I'm saying? And it make a lot of sense because if y'all take it into consideration, the overlying story. And we're dealing with Virgos right here. Y'all been putting in fucking work for this. This ain't something that happened by accident. You know what I'm saying? That this is not something that happened by accident at all. You're a Virgo. You've been putting in extreme work for that. You know you have. You deserve that shit.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Okay. Love you. See you later.
See you later.
Turn your heater up, dweeble, if you're cold.
Well, actually, yeah, I do, but I don't know if the heat part actually works.
Joe said it does. But yeah, y'all Virgos deserve this shit. Y'all been putting in extreme work for this shit. Extreme, because not only is it Virgo energy, what else is it? It's fucking 10th house, Saturn, Capricorn energy, routine and pattern. Y'all been putting in work for this shit. So at this point, it's not even a question of if you're disciplined about it. It's not even a question of if you're serious about it. Bitch, you know for that. That's who you are now. And also take into consideration, watch my most recent video, Who Are You Really? And that way you ain't identifying with the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? So next card. Next card they give us is the damn King of Spades. Damn King of Spades. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Virgo just confused me a little bit. What do y'all got going on? So you dealing with the image and status that you just created as far as dealing with that gift and opportunity, that passion and motivation. So y'all get the King of Spades. What the fuck did that mean for that? You're giving grand support to how you think and communicate about things and to the air energy, you're giving grand support to that. But I'm not seeing how that play into this, though. Like, I'm really not seeing how that play into this. Let's get one more card and see. Let's get one more card and see what's going on here. We just gonna pause on that one for a second, because I don't even know how that relate to that right now. Like I don't know how that correlate with that at the moment. Maybe y'all just, maybe even if it is an image and status that you've been developing, even if you known for it at the moment, maybe it's like y'all are dealing with the situation with how y'all think and communicate about it. It's not really being received in the right type of way. Maybe that's what it is. That's how it's feeling to me now. Like, it seemed like maybe y'all not really exactly happy with the responses that you getting when you start to communicate how you think about this. So you're giving support to how you think and communicate about it. Or shit, it might be the opposite, actually. You might be giving your grand support to how you think and communicate about it. Okay, I realize what it is now. Yeah. The fucking 5 of diamonds come out now. Like, I'm stupid. I was missing the point here. I was missing the point here entirely. Okay, so this thing that you've created as an image and status based on whatever this fire energy is that you're dealing with, passion, motivation, gift, talent, opportunity that you're dealing with, you're giving your grand support to how you think and communicate about it, because it's being received well. Actually, it's not in reverse. You're giving your grand support to how you think and communicate about it, so that you can now receive this card, because you know that when you express it, 5th house Leo energy, you start to express this charismatic gift and talent, what you're passionate about and shit like that. It actually is a gift and talent. It actually is something that can even be seen like that, because it's like these two cards need to go together in some type of way. Because what you've created over here as an image and status, dealing with your fire energy, it puts you in a perspective now where you can give grand support to how you think and communicate about it, and that thinking and communicating within yourself and even externally, now it becomes an expression. And now your expression is the passion and motivation. Your expression is what you're known for, that image and status that you develop. It is that now. So that's why you needed to take that time to sit here and give your grand support to how you think and communicate about it. That way you can develop it further. And instead of just being something that you think about and talk about all the time, now it can be something that deal with the 5th house Leo energy, and it can actually be an expression, an outward expression of that passion. So now your expression is that passion motivation. So yeah, that fucking King of Spades just stumped me for some reason there for a second. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, so that's what you Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury's are dealing with at the moment. So now let's get into Libra energy. After Virgo, we deal with Libra energy. So my Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. Let's fucking make sure. I don't want to be up here goddamn lying to y'all. I guarantee you it's Venus, because I always just instinctually be on point. Venus. It is fucking Venus. What did I tell y'all? Schwetzy can't even fucking tell a lie by mistake up here. Like, I literally can't even tell a lie by mistake up here, bro. That's fucking crazy. But anyways, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venuses. We got a 3-card pool for you guys coming up. Get this bitch shuffled one more time. Fuck, it didn't bridge. You don't want to be shuffled one more time. They said that's fine right there where it is. We don't need to do nothing further. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venuses. 3-card pool for you guys. So obviously, Libra is dealing with the air energy. More specifically, hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. Fucking once again, I had to goddamn do something real quick. But anyways, Libra energy. We're dealing with 7th house energy, and we're also dealing with air energy. Now, taking into consideration, Libra is cardinal air, so they are initiating new ways to think and communicate about things. That's a Libra's disposition by being cardinal air, especially if it's in your sunspot. So the first card that you guys get is the 10 of spades. So all that, remember the main story, all that support that you was getting for that, and remember the 4 of spades was the first card drawn. You get what I'm saying? You was caring about how you think and communicate about things, and that is what has given you all this support. You get what I'm saying? As a Libra, that's what's giving you all this support. So now you're in a position with the 10 of spades where it's an image and status, how you think and communicate about things, whatever air energy that you're dealing with at the moment. Now it's an image and status. It's a routine and pattern for you dealing with the 10th house Capricorn / Saturn energy. You get what I'm saying? So now you're known for this. The way that you thinking and communicating shit, you done gravitated support off of it. You done gravitated some type of passion and motivation, gift and opportunity off of it. You done developed all type of shit just around how you as a Libra think and communicate about things. So now you're known for it. It's something that you can be serious about. It's something that your intelligence is damn near something that's wanted and respected by everybody, it seemed like. So now it's an image and status. You know, for having a more open, broader mind than other individuals, or on the reverse side of it, you could just be a dumbass individual and you just known for being a dumbass individual. So you know for how retarded you are in your mind, or you know for how retarded you sound when you come outside your mouth and fucking communicate about some shit. You get what I'm saying? Take that to however y'all deal with shit personally. Get what I'm saying? So 2 more cards for the Libras. 2 more cards for the Libras. I said 2 more cards, but not 2 more cards at the same time. They threw out 2 8s. They threw out 2 8s for some reason. But they tried to throw 2 cards. If it's more than 1 card, we don't take it. We need 2 cards, but 1 at the same time. It's throwing out 2 again. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing right now, Libra. Okay, you flipped 1. I'll take that. You fucking now. Remember, Libra always know how to balance shit out. Libra always know how to compromise. I told it, bitch. I don't need 2 cards at once. I need 1 card separately. So it's like, okay, I'm not going to throw out 1 card fully. I'm just going to flip and turn over 1 card in the deck. Just at one time. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a little compromise for you because I'm a Libra. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with the Libra energy now. So I'll compromise for you a little bit. I'm not gonna do exactly what you said. I'm gonna just compromise a little bit. So we'll flip this 1 card for you and you can take it out the deck, bitch. So yeah, fuck y'all Libras for that. Why y'all making me do extra work out here now? You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, fuck y'all Libras. Anyways, and what'd y'all draw? A fucking 7. Goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? The card flipped over a fucking 7. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you pulled the 7 of hearts. So that support, you're balancing it out. You're balancing out that support even more that you get because you're dealing with the heart energy, that support, or at the same time, it can be a situation where it is what you just dealing with water energy, emotions, and feelings. You get what I'm saying? So you're bringing balance to the support that you're receiving, or you judging the support that you're receiving, or the feeling and emotion that you have that's backing and supporting everything that you're doing at the moment. So you're viewing that, judging it, trying to bring some balance to it, trying to bring some love to it, as far as the Venus energy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're dealing with right now. And how this play into this, your image and status is how you thinking and communicating about things. So obviously that's your status. So obviously you gonna get support from it, quote unquote support. It could be just individuals talking shit to you all day, and that could be a form of support, even though it's negative. You know what I'm saying? That could still be a form of quote unquote support. You get what I'm saying? So you got all type of reasons to be sitting here judging and balancing out what support that you're getting at the moment, because you are strictly in a space where you are known for how you think and communicate about things. So this puts you in a perspective where you need to be very judgmental and very selective about what type of support that you are allowing to reach you that stems from what you're known for right here. So be very careful, because how you think and communicate, it's going to gravitate individuals by default. Some people are going to extremely agree with you. Some people are going to extremely disagree with you, and you're going to have some people riding right in the middle. So that's where this play into that overall. You need to be more selective about who you're allowing to support you and the emotion and feeling that you're allowing to be brought to the table. You get what I'm saying? So one more card for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. I said one more card, Libra, not 87,000. You was happy to let that one out. That one flew out the deck. That one flew out the deck. Okay. So you guys got the 9 of clubs for your last card. So take into consideration, what's 9th house energy? We're dealing with Sagittarius energy. So you're dealing with expansion of wisdom and knowledge, Jupiterian energy, Sagittarius energy. So you're dealing with expanding your wisdom and knowledge as far as how you make sense out of shit, how you make shit practical. You get what I'm saying? So you're in a space where this shit has already taken place. You know what I'm saying? You're already known for this. You're being very selective and judgmental about who you're allowing to support you and what feelings and emotions you're allowing to be brought to the table. So now it puts you in this space where now you can be extremely wise. You can be extremely, and what have I told y'all before in my past videos? Wisdom directly correlate to practical application. Whatever realm and reality that you're in at the moment, the more that you can practically apply whatever concept, whatever piece of information, knowledge, wisdom that you have, that's where the true wisdom comes into play. So it only makes sense for it to also be dealing with the earth energy, practicalizing, practical application, making sense out of it, nurturing it, and just dealing with the earth energy in general. You get what I'm saying? So that's the perspective that y'all are in. Y'all have already judged this in a correct manner. You're already known for how you think and communicate. So now you're bringing expansion to your wisdom and knowledge of how to make sense out of all this, and how to make sense out of all of these two, and how to make them practical, and be down here as something where you're not just in a position where you're allowing any and every old fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry to sit here and support you and bring all type of emotions and feelings to the table. Now you being wise about it. You're not just letting anybody come and fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You being extremely wise about it, being very practical about it. Only allow people to support you who is, it only makes sense for you to support me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my Libras are dealing with. So fucking Libra, 7th house. We go into the 8th house, Scorpio. Okay. So we're going right into the Scorpio energy. Okay. Scorpio only want to be half shuffled. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Pluto. 3 cards for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Pluto. swear to God, if they keep bringing up the wrong fucking... This shit pisses me off, bro. All right, sorry, y'all. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Pluto, and Mars, too. Because Scorpio really be the nighttime of Mars. But it seems these days motherfuckers are correlating it to Pluto, too, in some type of aspect. So that's why I say that. Okay. Fuck. So the Scorpio are the supporters right now. It seemed like. So the Scorpio, y'all are expressing support. The Scorpio is the ones who are supporting something. So take into consideration, Scorpio is a water sign as well. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are expressing y'all's emotions right now, or y'all are the ones who are supporting other individuals and giving them the emotional juice that they need to back and support whatever it is that they into. So fifth house energy, the 5 Leo expression, sun type of energy, and it's dealing with the water, the emotion, the feeling, the support. You get what I'm saying? So y'all are either expressing y'all emotions right now, or y'all are supporting other individuals, and that's your expressing. You're expressing support towards something, whether that be emotional support to your own self, or whether that be emotional support to someone else or something else. But you're expressing support in some type of way. 2 more cards individually for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mars, and Pluto, if you want to fucking view it like that. Yeah, so yeah, that's practical for y'all. Expressing support make a hell of a lot of sense to y'all. So now you expressing, not only are you expressing support, you're expressing practicality. You're expressing shit making sense. You're expressing some type of earth energy. You expressing it. You expressing that. So not only are you supporting, you're expressing support to something in some type of way. You're expressing practicality within that support. You're very practical about it. It very much so makes sense of why you need to be supporting that at the moment, because these 2 cards they're not individual. They play into each other because we're doing a storyline here. You get what I'm saying? So you're expressing support at the moment, and you're also expressing practicality, and it makes sense for you to be doing both of these things. It makes extreme sense for you to be doing both of these things. So y'all are expressing support, and y'all are expressing practicality at the moment. 1 more card for my Scorpios. So that's probably why y'all, if, like I said, if y'all take into consideration the overall story, the 6 cards that we initially drew, remember all that passion and motivation, remember all that support, remember all that caring about how you think and communicate about things. Yeah, so now you that's why you got all that shit, because you expressing support. Yeah, shit. Yeah, how you gonna receive support if you don't ever give no support? You know what I'm saying? You expressing support, you expressing practicality. That's why you are able to gravitate all that shit from the overlying story. We already had a card pop out, and I just kept going. I guess that's why nothing else wanted to come. So yeah, you are the practicality at the moment. You are what makes sense right now. And I know that sounds crazy to say about a Scorpio. You get what I'm saying? But y'all are what's making sense right now. Shit, y'all expressing practicality. Y'all expressing making sense. Y'all expressing support for other individuals. So y'all are what makes sense right now. Everybody need to be pay attention to Scorpios or Scorpio energy at the moment. You as an individual, A1 Aries energy individual, you are what makes sense right now. You are what's practical. You are the earth element. You are what stabilizes and makes sense out of everything at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And how that play into these cards, you've been expressing all this shit already. So you are that now. You get to take the face out of that now. So you get all this support, you give all this support, you give all this making sense out of shit. Now you are that. That you are what makes sense. You are the fucking the pathway, the gatekeeper to what makes sense right now. So that was the 3 cards for my Scorpios. Now we're going to move on to 9th house, Sagittarius. So my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Jupiter's. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Jupiter's. 3 card pool for the fam. Shout out to the Sagittariuses. I really fuck with y'all's energy for real. I really fuck with that Sagittarius energy. Anybody with a brain should, though, for real. You know what I'm saying? Luck, wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Expansion. Okay, so y'all are also what makes sense right now. Once again, pay attention to the Sagittarius. You got to go through you to make some shit be practical right now. You got to utilize some Sagittarian energy right now to make shit be practical. And fuck, if we take into consideration what we dealing with right now, let me refresh the fucking let me refresh the Astro theme real quick and run this shit back just to make sure we be proper. Yeah, sun, hold on, fuck. If this shit will goddamn refresh on a motherfucker real quick. Yeah, so sun is still in 0 degrees Sagittarius. So it would only make sense. The sun energy is what's playing out. That's what we seeing right now. So shit, y'all, yeah, sun is Sagittarius. Y'all are what makes sense right now. Everybody need to be paying attention, utilizing Sagittarian energy, or just paying attention to what the Sagittarius is doing, because y'all is what's making sense down here right now. The energies that's being played out. Sagittarius, sun, especially y'all are in the right space right now. Y'all are what's making sense down here right now. Everybody pay attention to the Sagittarian energy. Everybody utilize a little piece of that Sagittarian energy. So yeah, you are what makes sense right now. So that's why you in that position from the overlying story. That's why your passions and motivations make sense. That's why it's easily accessible for you to be able to get some support at the moment and give support to your own self, because internally you ain't got to doubt it. You ain't got to second guess it. You ain't got to question it. We're in Sagittarius season. You get what I'm saying? You are what makes sense at the moment. You have heavily accessible energies to the Sagittarian energy. You get what I'm saying? So you are what's making sense down here right now. So but what you're working on, aka 6th house Virgo energy, what you're working on at the moment is how you think and communicate. Even though you make the utmost sense right now at the moment, you're still working on developing how you think and communicate about these things, because it might have been a time where it didn't make sense, and it didn't make sense to you. It didn't make sense to the people in your environment. You know what I'm saying? You was always questioning and second guessing your thoughts and how you communicate and how you carry yourself in certain environments and shit like that. So yeah, you still working on developing that shit. You still working on developing how you think and feel about things, so that this make even more sense of why you make sense. So that's the work that you putting in right now. You putting work in towards how you think and communicate about things. Because y'all might even be in a situation now where how you think and communicate might not have necessarily made much sense to you. Even internally, you are doubting how you think and communicate. You know what I'm saying? So you had to start working on that shit. And how we're in Sagittarius season now, even though it's 0 degrees Sagittarius, and we're like just now getting into Sagittarius season. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's going on, y'all still get a little y'all still get a little bit of boost whenever the sun starts to slide into later degrees of what's before Saggy. We were just on them, Libra. When the sun start to get into later degrees of Libra and shit like that, you'll be in a situation where where you will start to get a boost of energy. So when the sun was in like 28, 29 degrees Libra and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You will start getting a boost of energy. So even if you were in a perspective where how you were thinking and communicating about things didn't make much sense to you, now that the sun is starting to shine on Sagittarius, late degrees Libra, and going into 0 degrees Saggy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Once we start getting on the cusp of that energy, y'all are going to start getting a boost. So what's going to be viewed in the environment as far as through the sun and that energy, you know what I'm saying? What's going to be viewed from there is going to continue to be carried on. So now it's going to make sense. That energy is what's being played out down here on Earth. So you damn near couldn't even make a mistake as a Sagittarius during this time. Well, I can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? That might be going a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? But kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for you to make a real mistake in your season. You know what I'm saying? People is looking at you as far as what to do or what not to do. Y'all can be on whatever polar shift you want to on it. You know what I'm saying? But still, either way it go, it's not really so much of a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when it start to slip into the early or the late degrees of Libra and we start to deal with that and we're coming into Sag, that's why y'all are able to be the one who makes sense down here. You know what I'm saying? And also due to whatever work you've been putting in too. Like don't disregard or diminish the work that you've been putting in on your own time. You know what I'm saying? But that's what is making you go back to the drawing board, so to speak, and work on how you think and communicate about things. Because you might have been in a perspective where the shit wasn't making much sense to you. But when we started to get into the Sagittarius energy, shit, when you start to express that and you start to communicate what you're thinking about, it makes sense to everybody now, just because we're in Sagittarius season. You get what I'm saying? So it might not have been making sense to you, but it's making sense to everybody else. So you are working on how you think and communicate. And that way you can be this. That way internally within yourself, you can feel like you are what makes sense at the moment. You actually are what's practical at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So let's carry on and get one more card. One more card for my Sagittarians. The owl of the zodiac sign, the wisdom, the flight of the zodiac sign, taking up. Yeah, that exactly what the fuck I just told y'all. None of this shit happens by mistake. If you watch this entire video in its entirety and you just watched my Sagittarius breakdown, everything that I just told y'all in the first cards lead to this card being drawn right here. You're working on the support that you're receiving. You're working on the emotion and feeling that you're dealing with, that support that you're getting. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, when we started slipping into late degrees Libra and even now in 0 degrees Sagittarius, how you was thinking and communicating over here, you needed to work on that because it seemed like it wasn't making sense to you. It was only making sense to everybody else. So you were getting support from it, from the main overlying story at the beginning of the video. You get what I'm saying? So now you have to work on your ways of receiving support and how you feel about that, it seems. You get what I'm saying? So you're working on making sense out of, because Virgo's an earth sign. You know what I'm saying? You're working on making sense out of the support that you're receiving, because it's like you were working on making sense out of how you were thinking and communicating already. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't making sense to you, even though it was making sense to everyone else in the environment, and you were able to gravitate all this support. It wasn't making sense to you. So you needed to work on that. And you also needed to work on understanding, making sense out of the support that you're receiving from that at the moment. That way you're not in a perspective where you're just being ignorant or something like that. And that way you can actually view things sufficiently, even if it don't make sense to you and it makes sense to everyone else in the environment. That knowledge, that information, that whatever came outside your mouth that people are agreeing with and giving you support for at the moment, that shit might even be retarded. That shit might not even actually make sense at the moment. And people are just viewing you as you do make sense at the moment, just due to it being your season and due to it being, you know what I'm saying, due to it playing into your energies at the moment. So it seemed like Sagittarius is heavily hitting the drawing board to make sense out of how they're thinking and communicating and how they expand on wisdom and knowledge and shit like that, and the support that they're getting from it at the moment. That way, like Sagittariuses are being extremely wise at the moment. It seemed like y'all aren't just chalking this up to oh yeah, now I'm getting all this support, automatically I know what I'm talking about and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like automatically I'm the smartest motherfucker out here. Automatically I'm this. Automatically I'm what makes sense down here. Like y'all are being very wise about it. Y'all are kind of skipping over the ace and not being like, okay, I'm what makes sense right now just because of all the support that I'm getting. I need to work on these things. I need to make sure what I'm thinking and communicating about is actually correct at the moment and actually something that do make sense. And I need to pay attention to work on making sense out of what I'm getting support from at the moment and who I'm getting support from and what that means and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Sagittarius. Y'all being extremely wise with the shit right now. Like y'all not just willy-nilly you know, just going with something right now for the sake of all the support that you're getting based off of it. So Saggies are being extremely wise at the moment, just like normal. You know what I'm saying? Just like normal. Shout out to the Saggies. Fuck. All right. Now that we're done with our Saggies, we're going into 10th house Capricorn. Or wait. Am I tweaking? Yeah, we did Scorpio. We did Sag, 9th house. Okay, 10th house Capricorn. Need to stop questioning myself. I was on point the first time. Quit questioning. Quit questioning. You know what you're talking about. You've been doing this shit long enough. Okay. 10th house Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn sun. 10th house Capricorn. All my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Saturns. Three cards for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Saturns. Yeah, so yeah, you know what y'all viewing right now. If you a Capricorn, you already know. You know what you're viewing right now. And your surroundings is a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? This might not be the right type of support. Because if you pay attention, the card came out upright as far as how I'm showing it to you guys. But there's very small things that can give you context clues to shit. It's two hearts that are upside down and only one of them that's facing upright. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of gives reverse energy. So this support that you're seeing in your environment right now, as far as the 3 energy, the Gemini energy, you know what I'm saying? Thinking and communicating. But I take it in the 3 aspect. I utilize 3 to represent just the surroundings, your environment, what you can see with your own two eyes. 3rd house energy more so than just the Gemini aspect of it. You get what I'm saying? So in your surroundings, you're seeing a lot of support right now. But this coming upside down like this with 2 hearts upside down, I don't know if that's necessarily what you want or what you really need at the moment. That support might not be no good support. Just like I told y'all before, all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? That all support ain't good support. So that support that you getting might not be something that you even want as a Capricorn right now. You might need to be more independent. You might need to be more solo dolo. You might need to be more not so much giving a fuck about that support because it ain't genuine anyways. It's what it's seeming like anyways for y'all Capricorns. Yeah, because don't forget, and fuck all this support, because these people, like I said, it's coming upside down. These people are giving you support, but they trying to throw you around the ringer and run you around the fucking ropes and shit like that. Don't forget, bitch, you are what makes sense down here. Don't forget that. You are what makes sense down here. You're a Capricorn. You're the hardest shit on the planet. You are what makes sense down here, bitch. And it look even once again. It came in reverse. It came upside down just to even let me know even more so. Yeah, you don't want that. You are what makes sense down here. You don't need to turn yourself upside down to deal with this support that you getting at the moment. You don't need to be upside down now, not making sense just because you're gravitating to these people that's fucking with you at the moment, but not really fucking with you. They acting like they supporting you, but they don't even really support you like that. So don't turn yourself upside down. Don't turn yourself inside out for these people, bitch. You are what makes sense down here. You are the hardest thing walking this fucking earth at the moment. You are what's practical and makes sense. Don't get it fucked up. I don't care how much support you see. I don't care how much money people put in your bank account or in your pockets. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You are what makes sense down here. I don't give a fuck what season we're in either. I don't care if Sagittarian energy is ruling right now, bitch. You are what makes sense down here. And it don't necessarily have to be a negative way either. We can read the cards without taking into consideration the upside down aspect of it as well. You receiving in your environment, you see a lot of support right now. You're receiving a lot of support in your environment right now. And the reason why is because you are what makes sense at the moment. It could be that as well. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily got to be all bad like how I just explained it. You know what I'm saying? So it is all bad though. it is all bad though. Like it is all bad though. 3 of spades. In this particular situation, I'm going to strictly say in your environment, you're experiencing opposition at the moment. In your environment, you're experiencing opposition at the moment. Because typically, I would use the opposition energy as far as the spade and it being black. I would only utilize that energy in very specific scenarios like this one. You get what I'm saying? But majority of the time, I would just read this as air element, thinking and communicating type of energy. You get what I'm saying? And dealing with the 3 in your environment. So in your environment, in your surroundings, it's heavily predicated towards, and there's an extreme stress on how you think and communicate about things. But pertaining to this specific situation, how the cards came out, how the first 2 were upside down and this one isn't now, and how, yeah, I'm going to say in your surroundings, what you're experiencing is an opposition due to this fake ass support that you're getting at the moment that ain't really support, because you are what makes sense at the moment. And all this shit behind you that you experiencing in your surroundings, in your environment, this opposition and this support that you're giving, it's all playing off of you being the only thing that makes sense right now. So that's the only reason why you're even getting support in the first place, regardless of if it's good or bad, and regardless of if it create an opposition and you having to be at odds with people or just things and circumstances in your surroundings. Beyond all that, this is the reason why you're even getting this support in the first place, regardless of if you have an example to point at, something to say that is genuine support or not. The reason why you're getting this in the first place is because you are what makes sense down here. You get what I'm saying? So you are what makes sense, and people can fake it all they want to, but you gonna know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Saturn's, and we're gonna move directly on to 11th house, Aquarius. So Neptune rule Aquarius, right? Right? Let's fucking double check. Once again, I guarantee you I'm right. I guarantee you I'm right. But we're just gonna look it up one time just to make sure that we ain't tweaking. God damn it. If it pulls up fucking Yahoo search engine one more goddamn time. Oh no. I was actually wrong for once. Uranus. Let me make sure though, because this one ain't giving me. It's not giving me fucking specifics. Like it's giving me a straight gist of it. I just want to make sure I'm right. Like I don't want to come on here and fucking say anything incorrect to y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm tweaking. Neptune rules Pisces. Uranus rules Aquarius. I had the two of them flipped. So fucking one time in a million that y'all are gonna see me make a mistake. So all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Uranus. All right, 3 cards for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Uranuses. Okay, y'all are wanting to be flippy with the cards as well. So Aquariuses, y'all are seeing y'all's passion, motivation, or gift opportunity in your surroundings. And now this is something that you can see in your surroundings. You ain't just got to be thinking and communicating about it no more, just strictly with the Gemini energy. Now it's in your surroundings, bitch. The third house. It's something you see now. So your passion, motivation, gift, and talent is something you see now. It's something that's in your surroundings. Or you just have a gift and opportunity in your surroundings at the moment that you need to capitalize on or take advantage of, or you know what I'm saying, something along those lines. I don't know why I'm shuffling again. Sorry. I got in a damn routine and pattern of shuffling these motherfuckers, and now I'm shuffling unnecessarily. 2 more cards for Aquariuses. Y'all are seeing a lot of gifted opportunities in y'all surroundings right now. So what y'all gonna do about it? Okay, y'all are developing, and remember, like I said, taking into consideration the entire overlying story behind what we're doing for these 3 card pools. So y'all are seeing a lot of gifted opportunities in your surroundings. So that's making you extremely care about the support that you're getting at the moment, as far as dealing with the fourth house Cancer energy. So you're either developing care about it, or you already are in a position where you extremely care about the support that you're getting from these gifted opportunities that you're now able to see in your environment, in your reality, on your day-to-day life. You're extremely caring about it. You're developing some level of care around the support that you get, or how you feel about it with the water energy. One more card for my Aquariuses. The Quintarius, Lariuses. The Darius for the Flary, and it is just give me 1 card for the motherfuckers. That was 2 cards for these motherfuckers. I only need 1 card for these motherfuckers. You can give me 1 card, I'll be happy with it. You can give me 1 card, I'll be happy with it. Yeah, so now you receiving even more support to how you think and communicate about things. Cause yeah. You was thinking and communicating about this passion, motivation, gift, and talent that you're dealing with over here with the 3 energy, the Gemini energy. You see that gift and talent in your surroundings, because dealing with the 3 energy, dealing with the 3 energy, you're going to be dealing with surroundings, but you're also going to be dealing with Gemini energy as well, thinking and communicating about things. You know what I'm saying? Air energy. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, it help you develop a level of care around the support that you're getting, because the shit, now you see this shit in real life. You see why you had a reason to have a gift and talent and be passionate and motivated about it. Now you care about the support you're receiving from it. So you're receiving grand support to how you think and communicate about things, what air energy you bring to the table. You receiving grand support to that. So it seemed like everything is based around you as a Gemini, how you're thinking and communicating about everything at the moment. Not as a Gemini. What the fuck am I talking about? As an Aquarius, it seemed like how you think and communicate about things at the moment is what's giving you a fuck ton of support. So it's like everything is centered around that at the moment. So y'all take that into consideration as you move forward in your day to day. Now, let's move on to my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Neptune. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Neptune. Shuffle these hoes. Shuffle these hoes. We go right into the dream world as soon as we hop into the fucking Pisces. Imagination. I hope y'all ain't needing straight jackets still. Straight jacket shorty caught me with a script of meds. I ain't gave a fuck since I dropped up off that ledge. I ain't pushed no bricks since they was watching with the feds. I ain't talked to hoes since she got up off my bed. Do you know what that mean? I get up in between. I get between them cheeks and a youngin' in the vein. Sweaty off the cuff. I ain't gave no fucks. You niggas is some bitches. I can tell y'all ass what's up. I ain't gave no fucks. I can tell you right now. Schwetzy got some stars and he make them raining down. Schwetzy got some stars and he got them raining down. How the fuck I'm moving? I be sifting through the crowd. How the fuck you moving? You be looking like a clown. If I'm going up, best believe I'm going down. Directions is illusions. All my shit congruent. Y'all ain't up on shit. I can tell you, I can prove it. Everything I say, everything I do. All these young niggas watching me, they watch the news. 3 of hearts. 3 of hearts for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Neptune. So you guys got the 3 of hearts. So in your environment, you see a lot of support as well. You know what I'm saying? Or you thinking and communicating about support, about getting support. When you were dealing with the Gemini energy, you know what I'm saying? You thinking and communicating, being two-faced about support at the moment, or whatever emotion and feeling. So you could be communicating about your emotions right now. You could be communicating about support and thinking about it strictly, or it could just be in a situation where in your environment, in your surroundings, you're seeing and able to gravitate a lot of support, and you getting a lot of that. So Pisces is getting a lot of support right now as well. And remember, pay attention to the overlying story. Right now, everyone's helping everyone right now. Everyone's supporting everybody right now. You just need to be in a perspective where you are giving and receiving the right type of support and allowing the right type of support to reach you. That's why a lot of these zodiac signs are working on how they view these things, or they're trying to balance out the support, or they're trying to work on the support in some type of way. That's why you need to make sure you're in a perspective where you're giving and receiving support in a sufficient manner. That way it's not something that you're just viewing, or it's not something that the support that you're getting is actually holding you back at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So don't be in that situation. Because remember, we're in Pisces. You get what I'm saying? We're in the Pisces energy. This card came out. Reminder, what was I just talking about? Reminder, you need to continue to be giving grand support to your gift and opportunity. And that's what you need to be focused on receiving support for, not receiving support for you to go get a 9-to-5 job, or you receiving support to go and get this career for the rest of your life, or not you receiving support to go and sign up for this college, or whatever it is that you're not passionate, motivated about, or what you see as a gift and opportunity. You need to be reminded and stay focused on receiving grand support for your gift and opportunity, passion, and motivation. Not something that your mom wants you to do, not something that your family wants you to do, not someone that your best friend, not something that your best friend wants you to do. You get what I'm saying? And this one, as it being Pisces, it seemed like this one is prevalent for all signs. That's the energy that it's giving me right now. It's prevalent for all signs. So Pisces is like a reminder for everybody right now. Regardless of that support that you are seeing in your environment right now, you need to be focused on receiving grand support for the gift and opportunity. Fuck the support itself. You get what I'm saying? Make sure the support is correlated in the correct type of aspect. Fuck just viewing the support itself and being satisfied with the fact that you're getting help at the moment, or you're getting support at the moment. Don't just be satisfied with that. construct it in the right type of manner. That way, you're only allowing people to support you for your passion and motivation, gift, and talent. Anytime somebody come around with you with a fluky form of support, you can just shut it down immediately. Because why? You should care about being practical about this shit, because this is what's going to bring you practicality. You taking into consideration the support that you are receiving and seeing in your environment at the moment, and constructing that in a manner where you receive grant support for your gift and opportunity, passion and motivation. Why? Because that is what's practical. That's what actually makes sense. Beyond somebody telling you that you need to go and fucking work a job, beyond somebody telling you to go to college for 150,000 years. That's not what actually makes sense in the world anymore. People don't understand life truly. You get what I'm saying? Like, people genuinely don't understand life. That is what is important anymore. All that does is lead you to being in suffering and being unhappy your whole life, and lead you to a fucking short road to a shallow grave. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not what matters anymore. That is not what life is actually about. Never has been, but for lack of better words, anymore. Like, that's not what actually works anymore. You get what I'm saying? What actually you need to be caring about and caring about making sense out of is this shit. The keeping a keen eye on the support that you're getting, and making sure that you construct it around your passion and motivation. That way you're only allowing people to support you for that. You don't want to hear about how much you can help me go get this job. You don't want to hear about how much you can help me go and sign up for college and get a FAFSA formation. What actually makes sense at the moment and what you actually need to be caring about is the first two cards that came out. So that's why you're caring about the practice. That's why you're even focusing on this in the first place, because you care about being practical and making sense at the moment. You're developing your care around that and nurturing that. You get what I'm saying? Nurturing being practical and having some type of practical application. So that's what even puts you in a perspective where you even need to be, you're even focusing on this in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Why these cards even came out in the first place is because you care so much about actually being practical at the moment and bringing shit down and making sense, manifesting what it is that you want at the moment. You get what I'm saying? That's why you're even in this situation where you're even taking into consideration the type of support that you're getting at the moment. Because you could have been in an earlier state in life, willy-nilly willing to accept anybody's support for anything, whatever you might be into. But now everyone's mind has changed, especially the higher octave individuals. Like that's how. So a lot of y'all, just regular mundane humans, my tarot card readings might not even resonate with y'all, might not even apply to y'all. All the shit that I just broke down, for the most part, is more higher octave shit. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, there were a couple signs that's like struggling at the moment. You know what I'm saying? There were a couple of signs that were struggling at the moment. But aside from that, everybody else doing pretty good. Y'all are seeing and realizing what's really important down here. What's really going on in life. Don't let anybody convince you that their way of viewing the world is actually what life is about at the moment. Because there were a lot of y'all that shit. It got that ace of clubs. Y'all are what makes sense down here. Not fucking what mommy says, not what daddy says, not what grandpa tell you, not how you can fucking work till you're 58, not how you can work till you're 65 years old and retire and still barely scrape by after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's not what makes sense down here. That's not what life is about anymore. So anyways, we have finished our tarot card reading. It only took us 2 hours to do it. All the signs, it only took us 2 hours to do it. Shout out to y'all. Thanks for everyone for showing up. We're going to end this promptly. I'm going to get some rest. And we'll be right back here tomorrow. I got something special for y'all too. We'll see y'all. Take it easy. Peace.